Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. Happy Friday, everybody. We are live from the TMZ Newsroom for TMZ Sports, Friday, November 7th. We're going to get you into that weekend feeling right. We're going to start things off with the latest on Mark Sanchez. He is out at Fox. We're going to hear from Fox about it, as well as Mark Sanchez's family. Then we're going to kick things into Delonte West, the latest with him. Unfortunately, found himself in trouble with the law again. We have gotten more information on that. Actually just posted that on the site, so Babcock and myself will break that down. And then we're going to end things with Miguel Rojas. He was a World Series hero for the Dodgers this season. We're going to talk to him all about that smack talk Drake was dishing on social media. Before the series was over, he sounded pretty confident that the Blue Jays were going to win. He also targeted the biggest player in baseball. So how did the Dodgers feel about it? Well, we talked to Rojas about that. So it's going to be, oh my goodness. Hey, I'm just going to get this out of the way now. Babcock has gummy clusters because he wants everyone to know that. He wants that sponsorship.
We don't want to buy them anymore.
Yeah, we want them sent to us.
But it, I was going to
clusters.
So, you guys know Babcock, you guys know Luca, you know Mojo, who is not on the screen right now, but he is here.
That's fair.
I am here.
There he is.
I am here.
Here I am in all of my glory. Mojo is here.
Mojo, that is a sick shirt.
Oh,
Bob Ross.
Well, thank you.
No mistakes, just happy accidents.
Correct. In tie-dye.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I usually don't wear that on the show because I feel like it's too chaotic potentially. But then you also take a look at what's behind me, and that's chaotic too. So.
Madison's airing out some dirty laundry.
The show doesn't stop.
Sorry, Madison.
Luca's giving up all our secrets.
I know. It's just I woke up and I chose. I woke up feeling dangerous, as the great Baker Mayfield once said.
Friday.
Yep. I mean, I've been through it this morning. My computer worked for about 10 minutes, and it's barely hanging on for life right now.
Your laptop?
I bought a new computer last night. Yeah, this is mine. I've had this since
I was gonna say
2019. So now I bought a new one last night. I bought one last night. And
oh, did you?
Yes, but I went to the people there, and I was like, because I had some errands to run, so I was like, will you guys transfer over all my files, because I have all these assets on there. And I wasn't trying to do that myself,
Right. It's a lot of work.
We're big time now. We can have, I don't need to do that.
People do it for you.
Exactly. And then they charge me like $180, and I'm like, okay.
$180. And
I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, just do it, get it done. But after they charged me is when they told me how long it was going to take.
How long do they say?
4 days.
Whoa.
I'm like,
for that price.
I'm like,
give it to me today.
What I'm saying, I was like, how does a backup take 4 days to do?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
crazy.
I walked out of there
for 4 days.
What
did you get?
What's that?
What'd you get? I
just got a new MacBook Pro.
Cool.
Just for video editing.
Cool.
But 2 words, Mojo for mayor. I mean, wearing that shirt, I certainly agree.
I agree. 2 words.
I certainly agree.
Our 2 words. Are we beefing or are we okay? After our Eric Spoelstra argument.
Babcock's been reeling from that ever since.
I really have.
You didn't get any sleep last night because of this 2 words.
Mojo, I've been worried that he's mad at me.
Well, you also saw the push-up video, so I mean,
did you see it?
He's
kind of roasting you right now.
You guys did.
Really?
I haven't seen it.
Babcock, he kind of hit you with
what did we say?
He said, for a guy who eats that much candy, Babcock has nice teeth. Man must be at the dentist every other week.
I do go to the dentist probably an abnormal amount. Here's the thing, though, 2 words. My bottom teeth are really crooked, but I'm not going to show you guys because it's,
How often you go to the dentist?
No, I don't go that much. Maybe once every couple months.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah. 6 months.
Once every couple months?
Not couple. That's not right. Twice a year. How about that? How about twice a year?
I think that's usually what you're supposed to do, even though
that's the norm.
I feel like a lot of people only go once a year, and then there's enough people that never go, and you
don't go at all. Yeah. With all this coffee made, I think I probably need.
My mom still thinks it's the funniest thing that you use that. Like, she's like, oh, I watched this, because she'll watch it after work. She's like, oh my gosh, like Babcock just dumps it in his,
I
in
put
his coffee.
A lot. I put 3 of these huge, like that. It tastes better than it tastes better, guys, than regular milk. If I have regular milk, I can't. I get it like Postmated DoorDash or something here.
Get some IBS when you use the actual milk?
Well, yeah, probably. I haven't even done it in that long. But
Babcock, this is a very interesting coat you got going on today. The accessory is different.
This is the first time I've worn it. I think it's a little big.
Is it?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
You got to throw up the Count Dracula. The Dracula collar, because that thing you're walking.
It was supposed to.
It's the bodega cardigan.
It's supposed to be this.
Okay.
But I feel like I'm not.
Well, there's some discrepancies in this.
I'm not looking like that.
Well, why don't you? You got to button it up.
You look better than that.
Do you think so? It looks just baggy. And Madison doesn't think she's giving it. She rolled her eyes.
Not sold quite yet, but I feel like if you get it buttoned up a little bit. I mean, you're wearing the same fit he's wearing in the picture. White shirt, blue jeans.
Right.
I don't know about the Yeezys, but
we don't know. Yeah, where that guy stands on the Yeezys. Look how big. Look. Why did I need it? Jeez. What did I do when I can't return it?
It's an existential problem.
It's not exactly cheap either. God, what did I do?
What did
I do?
Babcock is bad with compliments, Lowell. Doesn't know how to take them. Babcock for senators. Okay, Steven.
Steven, state senator or U.S.?
Yeah, well, there's a stark difference there.
Yeah.
Dude, we're changing the world. I'm going to be the mayor. You're going to be the senator. This is great.
This is, shoot.
We're going to change the world.
TMZ Sports on the ups.
That's right, buddy.
State senator, I say.
State senator.
Oh, state senator. I want to be U.S. senator.
You want to represent the great state of California?
Nah, not California. I'll be a senator from, I don't even know about New Jersey anymore. A little disappointed with New Jersey.
Babcock and I are going to be presidents of countries, and we're going to still be doing this show together.
What country would you be president of, Mojo? If you had a choice.
What country? Whatever. Yeah. If I could choose.
Yeah, if you could just choose.
The easiest possible country with no issues, no crime.
So like Bora Bora?
President.
Yeah, you got to go to like the most beautiful place. Bora Bora.
Is Bora Bora ever president? I don't even know if that's a country.
Liechtenstein, the richest country per square meter. That's like 3 blocks long. It's completely clean. They don't have crime. I don't even know if they have like police there. That's where I want to be president.
Hey, Mojo.
I got an answer. So Bora Bora doesn't have a president.
That's good.
It's the president of French Polynesia is the president of Bora. Is the leader of Bora Bora.
You could kick the crap out of this guy.
Yeah,
that's an easy bout.
Yeah, you'd kick this guy's ass, Mojo.
Yeah, Mojo, this guy's done.
In politics, I don't know if that helps you.
Okay. Oh yeah.
No, he's on his way out.
Yeah,
Mojo.
this guy is.
You're replacing this guy.
Yeah, this guy's
sure.
done.
Dude, are we just like one-on-one celebrity boxing matches for the title of
For
president?
the
Bora Bora.
Yeah,
The winner gets Bora Bora.
The winner gets Bora Bora.
That's how we're doing it, like in the movie Troy. You just select one guy from each side and they duke it out, and then that way we save a ton of lives.
Simpler times. Simpler times.
Look at our policies. We've already saved millions of lives since we've taken over as mayor and senator, Babcock.
Yeah, you guys are killing it.
We need to do this. This has to be how we decide elections from now on.
I agree. Shoot, like
Forget votes.
I think that's the only legitimate way. Power shows true power.
Exactly. We need strong leaders.
Yeah.
We have a fight, and whoever wins is the winner of the election.
We should try that next year, or in however many years.
All right.
Let people fight their own fights. That's right.
Steven, you think Mojo should be the president of the USA? He said he doesn't want a problematic country. He doesn't want any problems.
Wow.
However, I'll never turn that job down. God bless the USA.
Let's go, Mojo. Mojo, would you still be wearing tanks in the Oval Office?
Cutoffs, yeah.
The cutoffs?
The Oval Office, no sleeves. Who knows? Maybe
like
I'll even go back to wearing my Zubas. Maybe the Pit Vipers make an appearance again. I don't know.
But would you wear like a cutoff suit? Like walk around his guns out?
I have tons of those.
Oh,
he does have the.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Do you remember
Not only do I have sleeveless suits, I also will have the 3-piece suits and just not wear the jacket. And just wear the vest only.
Oh, that's a good call.
Oval Office dress code. That's what it is.
Yeah, I think as president you can change that.
You can do whatever. It's the opposite. Remember when Trump got mad at Zelensky for not wearing the suit in the Oval Office? It's like the complete opposite of that now. So.
Changing the narrative.
Yeah.
Steven, able-bodied president. Yep.
It's the dress shirt under the suit that
Yeah.
used to be why I hated wearing suits.
Yeah.
And then I ditched those, and now I love wearing my suits.
What do you do? Wear a t-shirt or like a nice shirt?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends on what I'm wearing underneath. Sometimes with the vest, if you wear a t-shirt under it, it doesn't always look great.
Yeah.
Right.
Otherwise, I'll go no shirt. Just the vest and the jacket.
We did a special that's going to be on Fox.
Oh my God, that is awesome. The turf
Oh,
suit.
it's the best.
That is an
look at-
amazing picture.
Can we
Well, you
can we
pulling
show?
stuff up?
Look at here's Madison and
Where's that at?
Mojo TMZ holiday party, not Christmas holiday party.
Mojo,
is that what I
thing
wore
is,
to the holiday
Yeah.
Mojo, that thing is tough as nails,
Look
man.
at that.
Oh, wait, did you see
That's
the other
great,
side
right?
of it? Because it's different on the other side.
Is the other side
It's
the
other
other-
half of the flag.
That's
Hey, we don't
so,
have that.
that's
We don't
sick.
have the other angle.
Let me see if I can see what I can whip up here.
Christine, happy Friday to you as well. And Sports wishes you a very happy Friday and a happy intro to the weekend.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, 2 words is going at your neck, man. He's
2
going at
words.
you. Nice to
Let's
see
hear it.
Babcock wearing his robe today.
2 words. This.
You're
really
hurting the man.
hurts 2 words. I am
He's
your
fragile.
biggest fan. I have a very fragile ego and a psyche.
Insane.
And yeah, okay. Oh wait, guys, I hear Jose.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, there. Oh, he's getting
Oh,
ready.
Jose's getting
ready
ready.
for his big
Where's
appearance.
he at?
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
He's doing God's work
yeah.
over there.
Yep. All right, let me get my stuff. Hang
All right,
on.
so Babcock, we're going to
Lucas
start
is-
with Mark Sanchez.
Okay.
So you'll
Angie,
you'll walk
thank you for
over to
joining
Lucas.
us. Angie, Steven, 2 words. Harvey's top troll.
Lucas is scared.
All the regulars, thank you guys for joining us once again on this beautiful Friday.
Yeah, we love you guys. All
Angie,
right.
Don, 2 words. Have a great weekend. Christine, Christine, are you leaving? Steven,
Christine
yeah.
leaving?
Steven's, he's defending you. He said hygiene on point, though, for you. So, I mean, we can only
For
assume that's
me,
true.
okay. Yeah, I don't.
We can only
I don't know
assume.
about all that.
We can only assume.
Yeah.
Angie.
We can only assume. My hygiene is.
Top notch.
Okay. All right, here's Lucas. Lucas is not nervous.
Do you see
Yeah,
my
I did.
text?
Jose is here. Hold on, this is. Everyone's gone.
Yeah, where is everybody?
Yeah, everyone's gone today. Where's the unicorn, Jose?
Yeah, where's next time?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Hey. What do you plan? What are you doing this weekend?
I wanna swim.
You gonna go swimming?
Oh, yes.
Pool or the ocean?
The ocean.
Ocean.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you gonna have a cocktail?
Yes. I ocean, and then after that, I'm gonna have a cocktail.
A cocktail. Okay, good. Yeah, have a cocktail after you swim.
Yes.
It's dangerous. Bye, Jose.
Friday.
Bye.
I don't mess with the ocean,
Yeah.
man. I prefer the pools.
Yeah, I prefer the pool too, but Jose's going ocean. But
Well,
yeah, he's
I'm
gonna
not
have his
surprised.
drink after.
Jose lives dangerously.
That's how Jose does things. Jose's the nicest guy in here, except for me. Just kidding. Jose's he's the best. He's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna start with Mark Sanchez. Lucas, hang on. Tell me when you're good, Lucas.
I might not ever be.
Oh,
So let's
maybe
go for
Lucas's
it.
last show. We'll see.
Let's go for it.
Yes, maybe Lucas's last show, guys.
All right, so Babcock, you'll walk over to Lucas.
Yeah.
It's the story, and then we have both statements, Fox Sports statement, and then Mark Sanchez's.
Okay.
And what do you guys want me to handle?
Lucas, is my that on my desk? I took the wrong
Lucas,
thing.
I would say you could do Nick Sanchez, because we could just paraphrase the other
Yeah,
one.
do Nick. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's do it. Welcome to TMZ Sports. Babcock here. Mark Sanchez, about a month after that crazy violent incident in Indianapolis, has officially been fired by Fox Sports. So Mark Sanchez, who of course was one of their top NFL broadcasters, he was in Indianapolis to call the Colts and Raiders game, never made it to the broadcast booth. Of course, the violent incident happens Friday night into Saturday morning, and now Mark Sanchez has been let go by the network. He is not going to call football games for them anymore, Lucas. I think it's probably something that a lot of people thought was going to happen, that it was going to be obvious. He's charged with 4 criminal charges, one of them being a felony. He has been sued civilly by Perry Toll, the 69-year-old truck driver who Mark allegedly attacked. And I think this was just the latest shoe to drop. Fox Sports lets him go, no longer an employee.
Right, and for a lack of a better term, this is adding insult to injury for Sanchez, who is still recovering. We don't see him very often. He hasn't been talking very much, but we did get a statement from his family through his brother Nick Sanchez Friday morning, a little bit after we broke the story, and he said, it's been a long month for Mark as he continues to recover from serious injuries while also grieving the loss of a close friend. His close friend being Nick Mangold, his longtime center for the New York Jets. With the recent news and its timing while the recent news in its timing is understandably disappointing, our priority remains his continued healing and recovery. Mark deeply values his time at Fox and the exceptional colleagues he's had the privilege to work with, and those relationships are meaningful and will endure.
Yeah, to your point, Lucas, about him still recovering, he almost died. I mean, Mark Sanchez, his life was saved by those doctors, despite the fact that obviously police believe he was the aggressor. Mark was not the guy with the weapon. It was Toll who had the knife, and Mark, obviously, we know, was stabbed. So he was in the hospital for over a week, Lucas. Once he was released, he, of course, went to the jail, took the mugshot, and was allowed to come back to Southern California. But criminal charges still out there. Now, I don't think, Mojo, that this is a situation where Fox was at a line firing him, even considering that he has not been convicted of a crime. He's been charged but not convicted. I think the fact that this happened when he was there for them, working for Fox, I think that they are clear. They are totally fine in getting rid of him, Mojo. But like Lucas said, he is obviously disappointed with their decision here. I don't know you're ever going to see him call a game again, let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say that a single part of this is surprising in the slightest. I mean, even the timeline, Fox did their due diligence. I'm sure they really dug into this case, got all the facts, probably talked to attorneys, talked to people close to the case, talked to, the police. And then they made this decision. And it has to be expected. If you're going to go out there and do what he did, you're likely to be fired afterwards. You said it, he was the aggressor. There's a lot pending against him right now. He's being sued, criminal charges, felonies, 4 counts, all of these things. Yeah, you're going to get fired. You obviously know the contract that you saw on the sign on the dotted line. You know the training and protocols that you have to go through, the mandatory workplace protocols and all of these things that you have to go through every single year at Fox. You violate them, you're out. It's that simple. Worsened by the fact that this was a high-profile case. Everyone heard about this thing. This was very much in the public eye, so it especially in that case kind of forces Fox's hand. As for Sanchez personally, I'm sure he knew this was coming. This had to have been no surprise to him. Gonna make his recovery tougher, right? Like if this was potentially his primary source of income, maybe his health insurance, his benefits were tied to this. Obviously, he's going to need those now, especially in the future. How does this all relate? How does this impact his future? How much money does he have left from football? He is going to be stressed about this either way, because it's not only this job that he's losing, it's all the other jobs he's not going to be able to get now. So it is likely to be a rough road ahead for Mark Sanchez. Who knows how long it's going to take to get him out of this hole. At some point, maybe he can do enough good in the world to move past this and, remove this stain from his record and his resume. But in the short term, man, healing up, recovering from an injury like this, a near fatal one, while going through all of this and all of this in your head, it's going to be a rough road.
Yeah, Mojo, I should add this as well. Fox has hired a former star quarterback as they let one go. Drew Brees, who will here soon be a Hall of Famer. He has been hired by Fox Sports. He's not going to call games this weekend, but will be in the Fox broadcast booth next weekend as he begins to call NFL games for them. So you can look at it like Drew Brees will now fill in for Mark Sanchez. Again, this is just it's the latest shoe to drop, but this is a story that is a far way from being over. We've still got the civil lawsuit, still got the criminal case. A case we will continue to follow. Stay tuned.
Dude, Drew Brees is probably going to be great in that role.
Yeah, I mean, he knows football as well as anybody, right? So
I feel like he's got like the proper temperament.
Yeah.
He's very articulate. Doing that
Yeah.
job makes a lot of sense to me.
yeah. Yeah, so we had thought originally that it was this weekend, but it's not this weekend, it's next weekend. Also, I'll say this, we were working on this story. Fox is very concerned. They like Mark Sanchez. That was very clear. They didn't want to kick him while he was down, but the reality is he doesn't work for them anymore.
Yeah.
So it's what were they going to do?
He has to. Like,
Yeah,
they didn't have a choice. What do you? I mean,
they were trying to protect him, though. I can say that for a fact, in that they wanted to be as easy as they possibly could on him.
I mean, but I think you also hit it correct. Like, I was like more surprised that it took this long for the announcement to come out, you know? Because like everything
I mean, it's a little bit of a, I don't want to say it's overly complicated because it seems like it was, in the moment, it was very complicated. We were very confused, but I think it's simplified right now, but you still got to take the time and really figure out what's going on. And maybe that was letting them off easy because they could have probably done this the second they found out, which might have been the same day. And then what? You know, like that might have really made things worse on him and really looked, you know, I mean, in court, especially if he's getting sued, that would probably be used against him, that he was fired immediately on the spot.
Yeah, could be. Absolutely. All that's fair.
That's a good point, yeah. I just know that a lot of, and that's good that you explained it that way, Mojo, because a lot of the people like on our socials when we posted the video breaking the news of, you know, obviously him getting fired, everybody in there's like, this isn't news, this was like expected, but I mean, obviously it's more complicated than just a guy getting fired for what happened, you know?
Right.
There's a lot more in the background. I'm sure we'll continue to learn a lot more about it.
When we worked on that story that morning, it was really strange because when you hear somebody's stabbed last night, they're in the hospital, you obviously think they're the victim. And then to find out, you know, it was like an hour, 90 minutes or so after we posted the story that, okay, cops are looking at Mark as being the aggressor here. And then they arrested him right there in his hotel room, his hospital bed, excuse me. And it was just a shock, one of the more shocking stories that we've worked on lately.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Speaking of a shocking story, I'm going to talk here about Marshawn Kneeland, obviously something we spoke about yesterday.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, that was really crazy story. So, Steve, so
this is everybody, you know, everyone paying their respects.
Okay.
Just B-roll, but Thursday Night Football, there was a moment of silence.
Okay.
Then on Friday, there are flowers at his locker, his Cowboys locker. They're on their bye week.
Okay.
And on Thursday, his quarterback, Dak Prescott, who's also been touched by suicide in his personal life, reflected on the loss of his teammate.
Right.
He was out in Mississippi where they were honoring him at his high school in Louisiana.
Okay.
Louisiana honoring him at his high school.
I mean, obviously we covered that yesterday, but for everybody in the chat once more, if you need help, go reach out for it. You know, these things they happen a lot more often than you think. Obviously, this happens these are just in the limelight for us because this is obviously a sports-related topic and an NFL player.
Yeah.
But all those videos and all those websites and stuff we have like help the crisis hotlines, all that kind of stuff. So if there's anything, you know, reach out to a friend, reach out to somebody. Make sure not to keep it to yourself, you know, because these tragedies happen all the time.
Yeah, I think the silver lining is, and it goes to show, there's nothing to be ashamed of. You know, this guy was, you know, as big, as strong as it comes, right? And you know, popular, famous, Dallas Cowboys. You think he's got everything, but it's not as simple as that, obviously. So
no one's invincible. You know, just like make sure that you
doesn't matter. NFL player
reach
or not. Okay, Steve, so all that stuff, so Thursday Night Football, all this stuff is either B-roll or just photos, right? Okay. And you said he was in Louisiana. They did okay, and that's sound. Okay, got it. And this is moving on? Okay, cool. All right. All right, moving on to the story of Marshawn Kneeland, the 24-year-old Dallas Cowboys player who died yesterday morning. An absolutely tragic story. We told you all about this yesterday, the police chase, Marshawn fleeing before seemingly taking his own life with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Well, the NFL world and the Dallas Cowboys continue to mourn and just express condolences. talk about memories that that teammates had of Marshawn. Thursday Night Football played last night, of course, and before the game, before kickoff, there was a moment of silence that the NFL, where they said, hey, we're going to remember this 24-year-old player who was incredibly talented, who lost his life. So we've got the moment of silence, Mojo. You go to the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are not playing this week. They just happen to be on a bye week. But Marshawn Kneeland's locker is adorned with all these flowers, Mojo. I'm not sure if it was staff, it was the ownership, if it was teammates who put the flowers there, but you've got a bunch of flowers at his locker. And, again, these teammates just devastated over their, not just their teammate, but their friend who is not with us anymore. Mojo, somebody who has dealt with suicide and is personally impacted their personal life is Dak Prescott, the star quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Dak is not in Dallas again this week because they're on the bye week, but he was in Louisiana, and he was actually getting a pretty cool honor. There was a field of being named after Dak. But he was asked about Marshawn Kneeland and Marshawn Kneeland's passing, and you can just see how much it's affecting Dak. Take a look.
It's been a very tough day. As you said, it started early this morning, finding out the news. Tragic loss. I heard heavy heart today. I heard from Marshawn. I heard for his family. I heard for his girlfriend. I heard for every single one of my teammates. This is a pain that you don't wish upon anybody. You wish none of us had to go through this. You wish Marshawn didn't have to go through what he went through. And just thankful for each moment we have in this life, and don't take it for granted. And hug and love on those that you do.
Good.
Yeah, really tough situation, Babcock, but, really nice to see when the NFL rallies around a player, especially when tragedy happens, when the team rallies around you. Really cool thing. They put the flowers in the locker. You heard Dak's comments right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's brutal. I mean, these teammates, man, that's your family. A lot of times you literally see them more than you see your own family. You're traveling all over the world. You're literally butting heads with them as a football player, and in the trenches and just working really hard towards a common goal. And, in some ways you're closer with your teammates than you'll ever be with your family due to that. And when you lose one, man, it just leaves just a gaping hole in your heart. And it's, hard to move forward. And, it has an effect on the entire team. You never know what kind of motivation, inspiration, help that, he was providing all of his teammates. And now just, overnight, like, everything changes again. We talked about this yesterday, but he just scored a touchdown on defense just on Monday earlier this week, man. It was an unbelievable play and, made an impact for his team. And then now it's not there anymore, and it sucks. And, you wonder if the teammates even had any idea that he was struggling whatsoever. Football players, man, you got to be tough, and you don't show signs of weakness. You're actively trained to not show any kinds of signs of weakness. So, you never let your teammates in. You certainly never let the opponent in. So they might not even have known anything was going on. Obviously, his family was a different story, and they had a lot of concerns. But, man, really, really sad situation that happened here, but really cool to see the team, the NFL, his teammates, everybody rally around him.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree, Mojo. It's going to be interesting to see how the team reacts to this and how they play. And it's a horrible story. It really is. It really is. So we'll see. I am not sure if the NFL is going to do the moment of silence league-wide. I would imagine that they are this weekend on Sunday.
They have to.
We'll see. What's that, Lucas?
They have to.
Yeah, I think so too.
Not so great look if they didn't. Angie, thank you guys for caring. Yeah, I mean, try to do what it is we can do from over here in the TMZ office, but it's always good to try to just at least put some sort of effort forward.
Yeah. Very sad stuff.
Steven, Mark didn't think he had a problem, so rehab was never a thought or issue for him. Yeah, I mean that seems to be the case. I feel like a lot of these guys, it's. I mean, I think that's kind of like a pretty general statement, though. I mean, but you never really know you have a problem until it becomes a problem.
Yeah, right.
So that's. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but hopefully he gets the help he needs and figures out what needs to get done regarding this, whatever issue it is that caused the stabbing that led to that, whether it's drinking, drugs, other stuff like that. So hopefully that gets figured out. Dak is totally a stand-up guy, but should get on better
like
team
Dak.
if he wants a ring. J-Lo has more rings than Dallas. Yeah, that's.
I'll tell you, Dak gets so much crap. I like that, and I'm a Giants fan. He's an Eagles fan.
I have no
really,
issues
really
with
like. It's
him.
hard to not like.
He's
Dak
a good
Prescott.
quarterback.
He
He's,
is too.
you
And I
know.
think even from a play standpoint,
Yeah.
he doesn't get the credit. Honestly.
No, I mean he was a runner-up for MVP not too long ago, which was like a big deal.
Yeah,
I mean, he seems like a solid guy.
He
like
does.
you can't really dislike.
Yeah, I
or
get
knock
it.
the
They
man.
haven't had the success in the playoffs. Fine, that's a fine.
But I mean, neither did
criticism, I'm sure.
Romo. You know,
exactly.
and it's like, I mean,
Right.
they haven't had success in the
Yeah.
playoffs for however many years.
forever, right,
So it's
right,
like you can't
right.
really.
It's not just Dak.
And I mean, when you have your general manager coming out and an owner saying, "Yeah, like I just stir up the pot because I like to
Right.
stir up shit to like
Yeah.
get me, keep us in the eyes of the media," it's like,
Yeah, I don't know what.
yeah,
the
you can't really
coach-
blame the players as much as
I
mean,
know. I agree. It's
You have
with
like a-
Schottenheimer. I don't know why they hired him.
yeah, it's like their team is going nowhere fast. Like I was actually listening to a good breakdown of that whole trade situation, where it's like they all the picks that like the one pick that they got back is like going to be the higher, the one that goes to the Jets is like the higher of the two picks
Okay.
between them and Green Bay or something. So you're already
Okay.
getting a worse pick there.
Right.
Quentin Williams is like I didn't realize that he was as old as he is. He's about to be
How old is he?
28.
Oh, is he? Okay.
And he's an interior defensive lineman,
Yeah.
so I mean, you know, you get these guys that are like going to help stack the box and stop the run, but
Yeah.
that's about it. You know, you traded 2 first-round picks or a first-round pick for a guy that's not an edge rusher, which
Right,
is like
right,
and not an elite,
right.
necessarily elite defensive player either.
Yeah.
Well, how do you
Boy,
feel-
that defense could use help? Not saying Quinton's not going to help them,
they'll
but
be
I
a
agree.
better team, but-
Micah, you know, they have not obviously replaced Micah Parsons, and you can't replace Micah Parsons.
They
with
pretty
one
much
player.
exchanged got 3 players for Micah Parsons
Yeah.
that are all kind of
Right.
like
Yeah, they've got 2 good
mid-
interior linemen
yeah,
now, but
they're not. Yeah, they have 2 like
right?
pretty
What's his
mediocre.
name? Kenny.
Kenny Clark.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Good
I
player,
guess
but
they got
also
rid
an
of
older
Mozzie
guy.
Smith, you know, who was a complete bust. But
Yeah.
I mean, that I don't know. It's shocking to me that that's like the way that you want to go about swinging. Like, I mean, you could have used those picks, and they have historically drafted pretty decent.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah,
it's like
they
use
have
those first-round
drafted
picks
well.
for a new edge rusher. It's like they, other than Micah
Yeah.
Parsons, they haven't really hit on anybody defensively, and like Deron Bland, I guess, for
Yeah.
in a very long time. But I don't know.
That defense is brutal.
The defense is
Brutal.
very, very bad. I also have heard more people talk about the Sauce Gardner trade in like a very negative light.
Really, from the Jet standpoint, or
Yeah, from the Indianapolis standpoint, where it's like people were saying that like you
Yeah.
could justify it a little bit more a week ago or a week
Yeah.
or two before, like when they were whatever 6-2, 7-2 before they went and lost that game.
Yeah.
And Daniel Jones now looked like
Right,
crap.
he looked bad. He looked like the Giants' Daniel Jones. I think their thought, I don't know anything, but I think their thought is that they feel like the AFC is down this year and that
yeah.
they've got a path to make a Super Bowl. That would be my guess.
Well, that's what everyone
Yeah.
was saying, is that it's like that's going to be like they see that there's a window, like
Yeah.
there's the AFC's weak right now. If we're
Yeah.
going to ever win it, they're not going to win it with the defense they had,
Right.
so they're going to go and build one.
Right.
But it's like I didn't even think about it, but yeah, he hasn't been good in like 2 years.
No.
Like he hasn't been that.
I think it might. I think some of it is. I don't love him either, but I think he's a really good player.
Yes.
But I think a lot of it is the Jets and not being happy there and them sucking and all that. I think he's going to play better in
sure.
Indianapolis. I think he also might have started protecting his body a little bit too. So I'm not going to get hurt for this team.
Yeah.
But that's just kind of me speculating a little bit. I'm curious to see how he plays because
I mean, I hope
when
he does
came
well.
into the league, remember how
he
people
was
were like super
insane.
high on him.
I mean, he was the first cornerback to ever be like an All-Pro this first 2 seasons.
Yes.
But I mean, it's like recently, you know, he's kind of like. You have the Pat Surtains,
Yeah.
the who's the other elite? Like Derek Stingley
Yeah.
in their category, and he's probably like the degree
A
lower.
little lower than those guys.
But it's
I
like
agree.
I think this like if you get two first-round picks and a player for Pat Surtain, then
Yeah.
you're like that's a good
You
trade. That
get
makes
it,
sense.
right.
But for Sauce Gardner,
2 first rounds,
when you
so
have Daniel Jones as your quarterback,
Yeah.
and now you don't have 2 first-round picks for the next 2 years.
Yeah.
And if Daniel Jones turns back into a pumpkin, you're like,
Right, which
in
I'm
a
still
bad-
expecting, by the way.
I mean, he did last week.
Yeah, 2 first-round draft picks. And I get it too. People get obsessed with draft picks, and I know why. Because draft picks represent hope for the future.
Yeah.
If you have draft picks, you feel like, okay,
I saw
we can turn this thing around.
Somebody on a podcast described it as like they call it hopium. They're like,
Really? Yeah,
they're
that's
like-
what it is.
Yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
idea of just like you. I mean, even in the Jets' perspective now, they have like 7 or 5 first-round picks
Yeah.
the next 2 years, and it's like the hope of seeing that we have all these
Yeah.
picks going forward is like is
Right, it gives
is
you
a
hope.
lot for to sell the fan
Something's
base.
got to materialize.
Yeah, exactly.
Not all of these can be busts.
No, not all. Right,
That's
you think
always
you'd
the
hit
thing
on
that
some.
makes me nervous with draft picks is you see so
Oh my
many
gosh.
busts. But I
Yes.
guess the other component about that is even with first-round picks, they're going to be substantially cheaper than established veterans
Sure.
in the league.
Yeah,
so
you wanna
it's
win
the
on those rookie
financial
contracts.
component.
Yep.
Maybe even more, than the potential of a future player.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
yeah, I always, I'd always feel more comfortable taking an established vet than a shot in the dark. You know.
Well, that's why a lot of these teams, like these young quarterbacks, want to get stack a ton of money into free agency and all that, so that way they can, because they're paying their quarterback pennies on the dollar, on the rookie contract. But I mean, the Jets were in the same situation in 2021 and 2022 where they had or 2021 and 2022 they had 5 first-round picks. That was 2021 they drafted Zach Wilson.
Okay.
And like a bunch of defense. They drafted Sauce Gardner the next year. They hit on a lot of those picks. Zach Wilson obviously was a huge bust, but
different GM now though.
Different GM. It's just like I think people get addicted to seeing like I have 5 first-round picks, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's like we're gonna make a team now. It's
then
like,
when you start to think about it, it's like, okay, you hope you can draft Sauce Gardner type player with the pick, and
it's like you already did, it's like now he's gone.
They gave him away, but they weren't happy. Quinn Williams was definitely not happy, and I don't think Sauce Gardner was happy either. So they had to get them out of there.
No, I agree.
You know what it means too, and we'll get going here with Delonte West. It also means too, anyone who was talking about, and I thought that he might be on his way out, that Aaron Glenn was going to get fired after this year. That's not going to happen now. They're committed to him.
Yep.
So we'll see. Okay, let's talk about Delonte West. This is we're going to talk about another sad story. This, what has happened with Delonte West's life is very, very, very sad. Yeah, Lucas will. Are you good? Mm-hmm. Okay, Delonte details. We have there are no assets. Sound.
They don't have the charges.
Huh?
We need the charges.
Okay.
Yeah, no assets, just the new mugshot.
Okay.
The latest mugshot. Yeah, you probably if the notes
so
were
we'll
done
do
before the update, you probably need the charges.
Yeah.
And then Narcan.
Okay, so Narcan, and then Lucas, do you have the charges?
Obstruction/resisting arrest.
And
without
public
force.
intoxication.
10. Okay, thanks, Anakin. What is it? Sanchez. Okay, yeah, I'll do it up there. Yeah, thanks, Anakin.
Yeah, Lucas, you got those, right? Obstruction of justice and public intoxication.
Yeah.
Madison was laughing at me when I was pouring my water. Pretty hurtful. She was laughing. White T-shirt club.
I'm not gonna say
Look at that. Madison got a white T-shirt on too. Luca's the only one that didn't want to join us, and Mojo. Luca and Mojo want to be different.
Exciting shirts
want to be part of us. White shirt team. So you guys don't. Oh, Madison's on. She didn't even know it. So you don't like this shirt? Is that not the shirt? I'm sorry, the thing.
It looks comfy.
Oh man, Luca.
Damn, that came off as very passive aggressive, Luca.
It looks comfy.
I already comfy.
Sam, do you like this? Oh, gosh. I thought there was one person I could count on, Sam. Sam's like the nicest person in here.
Sam!
We'll talk off stream.
Yeah.
Say what up to Sam from
I want to
Mojo.
lift you up in front of everybody, but.
Yeah, let's do it, Steve. I'll start, and then I'll bring Lucas on. Because he's giving me a dirty look. So I hate him. Okay, 10 minutes. Wait, hold on. November 3rd? Okay, got it. Welcome back to TMZ Sports. More trouble for former NBA player Delonte West. Delonte West, who had a really nice long NBA career, played for 8 seasons in the league. But as we have talked about here a lot on the show, Delonte has had a bunch of problems since retiring from basketball. He's had addiction issues, and therefore, guys, he has also had issues with police. And that was the case earlier this week, Lucas, because Delonte West, November 3rd, on Monday, was arrested in Fairfax County, Virginia. Now, before we get into the charges here, and Lucas has that information, we have been told that authorities got a phone call, a 911 call, for a male who was unconscious and not breathing. That person ended up to be Delonte West. EMS, police rushed to the scene. Now, Lucas, when they got there, thankfully, Delonte was breathing at that point. Still, out of an abundance of caution, they administered that Narcan drug. You know, that's that nasal spray drug, which essentially instantly reverses opioid overdose. If you might have taken painkillers or heroin, something like that, it can counteract the effects of the drug, and in many cases, it can save lives. So whether or not Delonte needed it, we have been told that it had been administered to him. Now, at that point, they wanted to take him, Lucas, to the hospital, but Delonte said, I don't want to go. So he refused, but they weren't going to send him on his merry way. They then put the cuffs on him, and they actually took him to the local jail. And now we know he's facing not one charge, but 2 charges.
Right. The 2 charges are obstruction/resisting arrest without force, and then also the public intoxication.
Okay.
So he's going to have to face that. But here we are again talking about Delonte West running into trouble with the law. And we were actually talking about this earlier in the newsroom about what Mark Cuban tried to do a few years ago to try to get him back on track. And, you know, he sent him to a facility to where, I mean, if you saw the pictures that Mark Cuban was posting of Delonte, I mean, he looked vibrant, he looked healthy, he looked happy.
Was he riding horses? I seem to remember.
A bunch of active activities.
Oh, there he is, yeah.
It looked like he was heading in the right direction, and then it got to a point where Mark admitted, look, you can only help someone so much.
Right.
They have to meet you halfway to want to get help. And unfortunately, it seems like he's falling back into those
Yeah, because I think, guys, a lot of people were actually critical of Mark Cuban as Delonte West then continued to get in trouble. A lot of people were saying, hey, Mark, you know, this guy, you know, he was out there, you know, the blood, sweat, and tears for your basketball team, and then you've got all this money, Mark, and billions and millions of dollars, and you're not helping him. And I remember, just like Lucas said, Mark said, look, he's got to want the help. So it's not a situation where Mark doesn't want to see this guy get clean, Mojo. It seems like that's not what Delonte wants right now. And if he does want it, he's just not able to do it for whatever reason. And it's not unique to him. I mean, how many people do we see struggle with substance abuse issues? But you just, you don't want anything bad, really bad to happen here. And now he's got these criminal charges. Thankfully, he you hear he's not breathing. You obviously worry that the worst could happen here.
Yeah, you gotta wonder if he's just not, I hate to say it like this, but mentally capable of wanting to help himself, right? I mean, you talk about meeting someone halfway, but, you know, for anyone that's had experience dealing with people with substance abuse issues, mental health issues, I mean, shoot, and we talked about this fairly recently in a different case. It's like, as an outsider, how do you possibly help someone other than forcibly committing them? If they don't want to go, you can't really make them go, especially if you don't have, you know, custody of the person, control of the person, you know, authority, whatever. You know, all you can do is try to help them in the moment and know that it's probably going to be a matter of time. So you really do have to turn to the professionals. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to Delonte. And I hate to say it, but again, it's been such a recurring theme, and just awful to see the fall from grace. I mean, this dude was more or less on top of the world at one point, and then here it is, and it's got to be one of the most tragic stories and examples of that. A guy going from being in one of the most dominant sports associations in the world, the NBA, to having issues like this. I mean, you hear about guys going broke, guys getting divorced, you know, hitting rough times afterwards. This is just a completely different thing. This is such a next level over those things. And you just got to hope and pray that hopefully he figures it out and he gets the help that actually reaches him and is able to turn it around. But, you know, for anyone close to him, I wouldn't even know what to say right now.
Yeah, it's got to be a hopeless and a helpless feeling for his family, because there's nothing you can do, I don't think. I mean, you can't. He's an adult. You know, he's a grown man.
It's so unfortunate that I cannot tell you how many times he has been arrested. I would not be surprised if there were more that we were unaware of.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's something, you know, we just talked about this, how it's like, why can't the NBA do something? Why can't the teammates, owners, and everything, they've tried.
Right. I mean, you could put somebody on, say, like, you know, it's called in California a 5150 hold, like an involuntary psychiatric hold. But, you know, you've got freedom as an adult, and you can go and do what you want, and
Go through the motions and
you can't exactly
make
There's,
everyone happy for
the
a little
NBA,
bit.
not Adam Silver, not Mark Cuban. There's nobody that can just tell Delonte West what to do. He's in charge of his own life, for better or worse, and it's been for worse, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the only thing you can do with that is try to make it like a cautionary tale for younger talent. Trying to get ahead of these things and prevent ever getting to a point where you're stuck in a rut like this.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I don't know where this all originates from. Is it the substance abuse issues that have caused some of the issues? Is it some other mental health issue? I don't think we know
like
that.
when you do like some of the stuff that he was doing, like neurologically, you kind of get rewired. Like
Could be.
I've had friends, that were like ex-addicts, drug addicts and stuff that like were like in like sober living homes and stuff and have been sober for a long time, but they still like feel the effects of that stuff later,
Right.
So it's like, and that's years later, it's like if you're taking these small stints in between, like it's extremely, from what I've heard, extremely difficult to be able to get past those kinds of things.
I believe that. I do. I mean, these are like in many cases very strong substances we're talking about. Who knows how that changes the brain? So, yeah, you hope he gets help. That's what we can say. Okay, Steve, what should? I guess I'm gonna have to go in a second here.
2 words. You want Babcock to show the inside of the fridge? I mean, I think
Inside of the fridge?
he could, but we got Mojo's.
Hold on, let me look.
Nope.
Hold on, Madison, turn away for a second.
She's locked in on it.
I don't think you could open up with the stand.
Yeah, we can't open it. Sorry. Here you go.
What secrets are in there?
But to answer your question, Babcock, when you go do your live shot,
Yeah.
Lucas and Mojo will lighten the mood a little bit and talk Drake in the World Series.
This is for 2 words.
2 words. I'm doing this for you, so you better forgive me now.
What do you got in there, man?
Hey, Babcock, when'd you put those apples in there?
Listen, I'm gonna eat these soon.
Once every 2 months, Babcock brings in a couple apples. He just sets them in the fridge for some reason.
Did I take
apples
this
don't
today
go in
yet?
the fridge. No.
What is
Apples
that?
don't go in the fridge usually, do they?
what is that?
can.
I like to put them in I like them cold. This is
You also put your now and laters in there.
I don't know, Mojo, NAD, but you ever hear that? You ever hear about
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
What is that?
That's the big craze all these days.
Yeah. So I take this. Hold on, let me get it. But you got to take it with something else. Hang on. You got to take it with this, apparently, because it. Oh, now I got a lot of.
I love that
snacks
the
here.
2 things you have are candy and NAD.
What is NAD?
So you got to take this apparently
NAD plus.
with the NAD. You got to take this with the NAD because it apparently, I don't know.
Better absorption or something?
or like it takes it like depletes your body's natural something.
Hey, there you go.
Time to go. Okay, hang on.
Uh-huh.
Someone smart told me
Beat
to
it.
take them together, so that's what I do. That's
Exactly.
That's what we
Mojo,
do.
That's... What you think? Oh, I gotta put you back. Hang on.
Yeah.
Carol, you carry a.
Your fault I moved the fridge.
Carol, you carry a Narcan nasal thing.
Wow.
Everywhere you go in
Wow.
case someone needs it. I mean, yeah, I have friends who do that.
Really?
You know.
I think that's gonna be probably more and more common.
Yeah. I mean,
They
it's
give
like-
out
so
free
you're taking
Narcan at
the walk,
Coachella every
bro?
year. I think that's an amazing gesture.
You taking the walk for this next segment, Lucas, or
Yeah.
what?
Where should we go?
Give everybody a nice tour of the office? No, we got to promote that one properly.
This is Danny
Nice.
King. Guess what his middle name is? If you
Baby
love
Yoda.
sportscasters, legendary sportscasters who might have their own show right now, think about it. Dan King. Patrick. Isn't that funny?
Patrick.
This is Shannon.
You know.
Her middle name's Elise.
Oh my God! Did he really just say my whole government?
What?
I didn't say your last name.
He
Hold
just
on.
said my middle
Right
name.
there.
Good memory.
That
though.
is the vertical monitor that I'm looking for me to be on.
You want to be
Shannon,
like that?
You've been hiding it from us.
It's Elise.
Oh,
Shout out to my
wow. You're
mom.
putting your
I'll
whole
say it,
government
yeah.
name out there?
I will now, since you already said it. Shout out to my mom.
Is that a vertical monitor I'm looking at right there?
No.
It's a horizontal monitor flipped
We'll
vertical.
come back. This is
That's what we
Paz,
need for me.
Christian.
Whoa.
Who's actually over there, and this.
Chick-fil-A
is-
nuggets are insanely good.
So good.
Shout out
The
to
platters. Whenever I pull up to like a party or something, they have the platter of the Chick-fil-A nuggets. I'm like, oof.
Miguel Wave.
It's hard to not eat like 80 of them.
Oh yeah, they're so easy.
All right, Lucas, you will talk baseball next.
Madison on the world tour.
Yeah. So I know Harvey does this all the time with his lunch during the TMZ live stream, and I know I am like maybe 30 ranks lower than Harvey. But what should I have for dinner tonight? You guys want to leave me a little,
order
little
Wid's
comment?
order Wid's dinner.
Yeah. It cannot be as expensive as Harvey's lunches. I'm talking
What's the price range?
like $15.
Okay.
No, we can do like 30 tops. Maybe.
30 tops. Okay.
Yeah.
You get something good for 30.
Yeah. Shall we do this before Babcock gets back? Is this a welcome back? Hold on. Okay. It said welcome back. Okay, sorry. Yep. Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Lucas here. Drake's got to be upset with how the World Series ended up, but he might be even more mad at himself for how things played out because he might have actually played a role in it. We spoke to someone who was an absolute hero for the Dodgers, securing back-to-back World Series championships, Miguel Rojas, Miggy Rowe. He actually told us that they caught wind of some trolling Drake did after Game 5. Remember, after 5 games, everyone thought the Blue Jays were going to win this thing. They were up 3-2. All they had to do was win one more game in 2 shots. Didn't happen. But Miggy Rowe tells us that they saw specifically what Drake put up on his social media channels about Shohei Ohtani, about, being all happy and everything, Savage walking back to the dugout, all that. And they were not very happy in the locker room. Here's what he had to say.
I'm really bad at that because I try to keep I try to stay humble, don't talk too much but I mean, that doesn't go unnoticed, like when you do something like that, when you kind of disrespect a little bit the best player in the game, not understanding the quality of the person and what the guy have done for baseball, it's really hard to jump into conclusions at that time. We lose Game 3, just Savage threw a really good game and we're not doing anything else than kind of praise the guy because he pitched the ball. He threw the ball really well. He pitched an amazing game. He's a different pitcher. He's a unicorn on the pitching side. And then all of a sudden we got this guy right here. We all know who he is, but you don't have to do that, man. Shohei Ohtani has been doing everything and anything for baseball, and that's why kind of Kike have his moment there. Those words probably won't come out of my mouth because I'm not that way and my personality is not like that. But definitely we got a guy in our locker room and we all saw it, right away. And we weren't happy for it, but we have to finish the business. So
Rojas is taking the high road here, but someone who didn't is Kike Hernandez. If you remember at the post-parade celebration on Monday, he was saying OVO and we got some really big rings, things like that, taking real shots at Drake. Mojo, I have to ask you, which road are you taking? Are you going to go the Rojas way, take the higher road, or are you going to go Kike and really rub it in Drake's face?
What do you think, Lucas? Do I seem like the kind of guy that would really rub this in someone's face and run my mouth and talk a lot of trash?
Yes.
Yes, I absolutely would. You knew the answer to that question before you asked me, so.
Yeah, true.
I would have gone so far past with this, there was no coming back. I mean, Drake, my goal would have been to upset Drake and really get back at him for this. I mean, you got to have fun with this. You open yourself up for it. You got to be ready for the clapback. So that's what this is. I'm a little surprised Miguel, I mean, he was big mad about this. You could hear it in his interview. He did not find this funny whatsoever. You could tell when this came out, he was probably livid in a locker room, and you got to wonder if everyone else took this as a friendly jab of someone rooting for your opponent that's, a fan of them, and that's never a crime to support the other team, right? If that's your team, nothing wrong there. But taking friendly jabs, that's part of the game. I'm a little surprised that he took it so personal, but yeah, again, still curious to see who else felt the same way here. But hey, if that's the motivation that you need to rally and come back and score the big win, do what you got to do. Even if you got to convince yourself that was more egregious than it actually was. Whatever you got to do to get into that headspace, to have this moment that we're watching right here, that's what you got to do and rally around in the World Series. So love that interview. Another question I have, was Miguel filming this from his house or like the Funko store? Because there are like hundreds of Funko Pops behind his head, and I'm curious what that's about.
I was really excited. I was going to see if he also had a Lisa from Blackpink Funko Pop. I did not see it there. But word of advice to Drake, maybe wait until the series is over next time to celebrate.
I literally had 2 Bob Ross Funko Pops sitting right next to my desk, and I think my daughter took them and ran off with them.
Fun fact.
Dang it.
Fun fact. I got a group Funko set or stage thing from their Born Pink tour, and I didn't look at the dimensions of how big it was. So I thought I could just put it in the back of my, what do you call it? Desk, shot, whatever. It came in, and it is bigger than that monitor. It is massive. I don't know what to do with it. I put it under my dresser.
You probably
I didn't know what to do. No, I want to keep it. Like, I want to have it. It's just, it is so massive.
What you
Is
got,
that Lisa?
So I don't really quite understand Funko Pops, I'll be honest, but, and forgive me, they're a little dirty on the outside, but these are the ones right here.
Oh, Bob Ross. Double Bob Ross.
Deadpool as this one. Deadpool as Bob Ross.
Deadpool?
And then Bob Ross and Raccoon. That's it. I think that's all. No, and then there's a third Bob Ross one over there. I think people just know I like Bob Ross and brought me a whole bunch of them.
Mojo, I wasn't aware of your Bob Ross fandom.
Yep.
I have
Big Bob Ross guy.
some that are on the way from, you guessed it, K-pop Demon Hunters. I got all of Huntrix.
I didn't know you liked that show.
The movie, Mojo, the movie. Which, by the way,
I was not aware you were a fan of this television show.
Dog me all you want. Grammy nominated. How about that? Golden, the #1 song in the world.
You got a producer credit on that thing or
Yeah,
what?
I was about to say.
No.
All this marketing you're doing for him?
Actually, do we have time to mess around?
What? Yeah.
Let me bring up a tweet
Steve might
that is
say
really
so,
important. Whatever,
Angie
Steve, I
wants
can't
you
hear
to
you.
get, we
Everything
have some,
your earpieces
some
up.
WID dinner choices, Lucas.
Let's get to that in a
She's got
second.
something that she wants to cook.
Let's get to that in a second. I have to read this tweet.
Angie, you're second to K-pop Demon Hunters.
No,
Everything
that is
second
not
to-
true at all.
Everything's second to K-pop.
Before I forget
this.
this. This is directed at Mojo, but this is Ray Ami. She sings as Zoe in Huntrix in K-pop Demon Hunters. Enough with the age talk. So what if you're a KPDH fan in your 30s? Since when did animation have an age limit? When did we start putting an age limit
Now.
to joy? Stop the ageist BS and let people live and enjoy the things that make them happy. Why are we policing happiness? This ties into an argument that we had earlier this week about wearing jerseys.
I was just about to say. I was
Wait,
just
why
about
was
to
that
say.
too
directed
cool.
towards me?
Because you were dogging me for being a K-pop Demon
Because you're
Hunters
too cool for
No,
school, Babcock, to throw on a
didn't-
jersey.
I didn't dog you for liking that
That's not
television
true.
show.
It's, oh my God,
not-
Mojo. I'm gonna fly to Florida
A jersey, yeah.
and
Like, what if we got you like a jersey robe, you know?
Ooh, that's good.
a jersey.
I can't believe this is the
jersey.
first time okay. Earlier this week, I wear my new vest. Say,
Oh,
tell
we
me,
were a
you look
fan
like
of
you're
the
going
vest.
skiing.
We were a
And
fan
now I
of the
wear
vest.
this.
Nobody was
Honestly, I
crapping
think-
on you
No,
for the
you didn't-
vest.
You didn't get crap on
It's-
my vest, but some people here did.
I was gonna wait. until
Babcock,
after
you
this
should
one,
have
but
a
this
Hugh
is just
Hefner
so
robe.
Thick back
Yeah,
there.
do you
it is
mean?
quite thick.
It's so thick.
What
It
does
looks
that
like you have
mean?
like a very.
It's so.
You know what it looks like?
You look like a
Babcock?
vampire.
I like that
no.
look, though.
Babcock, it looks like you have like one of those like things that like the linebackers will wear.
Like the neck roll?
Yeah, you know.
neck roll.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I don't want to break and snap my neck.
Wait, like put it up. You gotta.
I've been popping
You
the
were
collar.
like this is your Count Babula. You know?
Here's what I do. I pop the collar a lot, and then
See, Fabcock.
Babcock.
See?
It looks like a
Never been called that
2008
before.
commercial of like
I'm good.
it was
I got my dispenser. Look, perfect.
That's a problem, man.
NAD pills in the pocket, just popping them.
NED.
Never have enough of those.
Or we do the rest of the show with the collar popped.
I
Okay,
came in a
wait,
jacket
so what was
and
the
Bane
dinner?
wearing
Oh,
Batman.
so Angie recommended. She said that Taco Bell has a grilled cheese burrito that's very good, and she said you should try that.
Do you want to know
Man,
something?
I'm hungry today.
I had that on Wednesday.
Okay, wait.
I had to go right from here to City Walk
What'd you
because I had
have?
to get the freaking little RJ toys. Or
What did you make?
I went to Taco Bell and got the grilled cheese burrito.
What is
At
it?
City
Is
Walk,
it
which
just
by the way
cheese?
I've
was
never had Taco Bell.
$9.50.
Babcock.
And don't ask me what's in it because
Yeah.
honestly, every Taco Bell item tastes the same.
That's kind of
Right.
that's pretty valid.
I enjoy
Oh,
it.
actually,
I've never
I
had
enjoy
Taco
it.
Bell.
I
I had
love it, but
recently-
I just
Hang
can't
on.
tell you.
that I think you would like.
Hello.
If you're a Taco Bell guy,
doing
is
a
me and
stream.
my friends
Babcock
went on
Mecca.
a golf trip, like not a golf trip, like excursion that was pretty like an hour north of here on Saturday. We got up early to go for like an early tea time, and we got breakfast at Taco Bell, and they have a breakfast crunch wrap,
Okay,
and it's
I'm listening.
amazing.
Is there a hash brown in it?
Yeah, there's hash brown. It's like a mini crunch wrap. It's like half the size of a crunch wrap,
Okay.
but it has like eggs in it. It has like some like hash brown. It has this like jalapeno sauce in it.
Ooh.
It's really good. It has,
Might
like,
have to do a
you can choose your-
copycat version of that.
It's really good. I highly
Crunch
recommend
Wrap
it.
Supreme is my favorite thing on that menu.
Oh, it's. I agree with you.
Cheesy
literally
burrito
never
crunch.
had Taco Bell in my life.
We need to
cheesy
do a
burrito crunch.
segment here where we like have you try like a new food. Like once a week we get you
would
a
think
new
I would
food.
have had Taco Bell, but
What's like a thing like a little entry level, you know? I mean, to get away from the chicken nuggets, you know, and the French fries
Yeah.
that we could like bring in for you to try for the first time.
man,
Like, have you had sushi? You're like had.
Ooh.
Ooh.
one time in my younger days, there was this girl.
Okay.
All right.
I
Well,
love
tell
when a
us-
story starts like
Yep.
this.
So I had a piece of sushi, but I just basically did it for her because she was so damn hot. And
what'd you just say?
what? Yeah. She was so hot that I ate this sushi, and I was choking that thing down. It was horrible. Horrible.
This is a
And-
crazy time to just
It worked
start
out for
listening
me.
again.
Yeah.
Oh, the closer. Call him what Roki Sasaki, because he's a closer.
It worked out.
That is hilarious.
Very nice.
Would you?
I wish I was making that story up.
Very nice. Very nice. Do you what do you remember what kind of sushi was it? Like a roll? Was it like some?
Yeah, it was. No, I had spicy mayonnaise on it.
Okay. You don't rock with spicy mayonnaise?
No, not at all. It was horrible.
Okay.
It was horrible.
Would you try like some fresh like yellowtail, like just like sashimi?
If it was just the tuna, I could deal with the tuna.
Okay.
I wouldn't. I would never order it. I would never. I wouldn't order it, but I
Okay.
could do it.
On Monday, I'm gonna bring in
Yeah.
a little sushi thing for you
Oh
to try.
man, but just with rice.
Just only. I'll bring like a little platter. They have one at Bristol Farms.
Boy, okay.
And
Get one of them cookies when you're there.
I'll get you a cookie because for being so big and strong for trying some sushi.
Ready to wrap up the week with a little Rick Ross? Rick Ross.
Oh, it's already 2 o'clock.
Rick Ross advice to
Wow.
Jaylen Brown.
Okay.
Man, this is.
Quick.
I'm so happy Hairline Gate's getting picked up, man. This is my favorite story.
Quick fun fact about Rick Ross. I skipped class for the very first time during my collegiate career
Yeah.
to download the Rich Forever mixtape.
I love Rick Ross. You skipped class
Gross.
to do that?
Yeah, with Chad Linskog.
Shout out to Chad.
Shout out to Chad. But we skipped class so we could listen to it, and it did not disappoint. It was a banger.
I love
Banger of a
Rick Ross.
project. That's when Dat Piff was
Oh,
still.
Rick Ross
Hair-
came in here a few times.
You want to hear a really good, quick Rick Ross story?
Yeah, what happened?
Takes 5 seconds.
What happened? Tell us.
Me and
We love Rick
Roberto
Ross.
were partying with him one
Right.
day when he was
Ooh.
like DJing his set.
Right.
And we got him so tore up he was throwing up under the DJ booth while he was.
Let's go, Ross.
He told everybody about it
That's
afterwards, which is why I
funny.
don't mind saying it.
That's funny.
That's the long story short. Just a snippet, little teaser for the party pod. You know?
Party pod.
He's
Shout out.
yeah. Rick Ross been in here I think twice. Twice.
I think he threw up all over the turntables as he was turning.
So like, what are some cool people to come in like when I'm here? You know, it's like
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
I want to see some like.
Yeah, we're gonna get some people.
we got
on here.
some-
Rick
Rick
Ross,
Ross,
they
wait.
use theirs.
Rick Ross, 3 minutes and with a goodbye. Have a good weekend. Tossing to Rick Ross his advice to Jaylen Brown after this happened again on Wednesday in the game versus the
What's
Wizards.
going on with
Muy
Steve's one?
caliente.
Is there? Are we doing the broadcast or no?
We'll just do B-roll of that. So just say it happened again, and when you say that, I'll show it.
Okay.
We'll just do B-roll of that. So just say it happened again, and when you say that, I'll show it. We'll just do B-roll of that. So just say it happened again, and when you say that, I'll show it. that he rubbed off again on an opponent. Rick Ross took note. He's got some advice for the Celtics superstar.
Okay.
Daryl, Angie, those both sound wonderful.
I'm on my level. What's Wiz up to?
Thai food? Thai food would be a good one for Babs. to
Thai
try.
food? I don't know. I don't know, guys.
Blueberry pancakes.
That's a
You're
great
talking to
one,
a guy who's
Angie.
never had a salad before.
Never had a salad?
No, I've had lettuce, but I've never
There's
had a
some good
salad.
salads
There's
out
some
there,
really good
Babcock.
salads, Babcock.
Yeah.
Mendo.
Mendocino Farms? Mm-hmm. I like the steak sandwich they got there.
That's a good sandwich.
Yeah.
But you
Would you try a banh mi?
you get everything
Yeah, the
off
banh
of
mi
it.
I'm getting hungry,
No.
man. You guys make me
Okay,
hungry on
3
this
minutes,
show.
right? 3 minutes.
Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, you go. Lucas can come. Whatever. I don't care.
Lucas can come.
Let's do it.
I'll be here for moral support.
Welcome back to TMZ Sports. It happened again. Jaylen Brown's hairline rubbing off on another opponent this week. Obviously, we've seen it happen. Jaylen Brown has totally. He has welcomed the controversy. He has welcomed all the trolling, and it's been one of the funniest storylines of this young NBA season. Well, Rick Ross, the boss, Ricky Rose's got some advice for Jaylen Brown. I think he says it's time to come home. Watch this.
Hey, yo, this was Jaylen Brown. Yo, it's time to end the madness. It's time to end the madness. Whoever your barber is, tell him to stop. Chill with the hair follicles. Those hair follicles. It's like a jar and he's spraying like hair from another human on there. But you playing ball, man. It's causing trauma. It's time to, let's stop the madness. Me and you, Jaylen, we could do a dye company. Let's create a company, dye company, and let's just give it to the streets they need to. You know what I'm saying? You playing ball, you know what I'm saying? That's your third victim this week, you know what I'm saying? We rock with you now, you know what I'm saying? But let's stop the madness.
Stop the madness. So he's not saying come home. He's saying, hey, let's create a better company, different kind of spray. I think he should take him up on it. I know Fat Joe has got a hair dye company. Maybe Rick Ross and Jaylen do too? I don't know.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, though, because Rick Ross is a very business-heavy person outside of his fantastic rap career. But, you know, I'm watching the video, and I'm like, okay, you know, he's getting in on the trend. Everyone is, you know, dogging Jaylen right now. Even Jaylen himself is dogging himself on this.
Yeah, that's the best part about it. Otherwise, it'd be, like, kind of mean-spirited, I think.
But what Rick is saying makes absolute sense. Teaming up with a guy like Rick Ross, I mean, everything that he touches turns to gold. Jaylen, if you want to absolutely monetize this, turn a negative into a massive positive, give Ricky Rose a call. I'm telling you.
I think you should do it. I think he's going to do it, Mojo.
I think Rick Ross is telling Jaylen Brown that he's pushing that hairline to the limit. Push it to the limit. I love that song. It's one of my favorite songs. How do you not monetize this? What are you talking about? This is a golden opportunity. Everyone's talking about this. Everyone's having fun with it. It's a good-spirited, light-hearted campaign that you can do. You got to collab with this. And like you said, Rick Ross, he has name value. He has brand value. He makes money. Not a bad partner here. Obviously knows what he's talking about. His beard is always flawless. So, yes, let's push it to the limit with that hairline, boys.
Beautiful beard. I think we may see this happen. Stay tuned. They got a bunch of games left, the Celtics do. So there's not going to be the last time that the hairline rubs off. I hope that they actually do this, go into business together. All right, guys, we have got to go. We are out of time. A lot of big sporting events this weekend. We've got a bunch of college football going down, and, of course, a bunch of very consequential NFL games to be played. We'll have a bunch to talk about on Monday. Have a good weekend. We'll see you then.
Me and Mojo's Wizards haven't gone through enough.
What now? What?
Now they're a part of Hairline Gate.
Oh yeah.
Keyshawn George, unbelievable.
I love
saw that
he is
happen live.
expressive. Oh,
and
did you watch it?
Yeah, I watch every Wizards game.
Here's the thing.
A glutton for punishment.
I am.
Did this just come out of nowhere?
I don't know. Yeah, why was this not happening?
Or was he using a different brand
must-
and
he must
it
have
was like more waterproof or something? Sweatproof?
Do we
and
know
like-
anybody with him?
Jalen?
Yeah.
I do. But I kind of only go for more
It's a good question, though. Why is
like,
this all of a sudden
serious
happening?
things.
What?
For only more serious things.
Yeah,
What's
it's like,
everyone
why all of a
doing?
sudden
What's
this
everyone
happening?
doing this weekend? What's
what's the
everyone's big
plans?
highlight? Is everyone gonna stay out of trouble?
2
I got
words. You also have a great
surprise
weekend.
parties.
Two
this
words.
Two
weekend.
surprise parties.
Ooh,
Yeah.
2.
that sounds like fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to one after this, and maybe
Oh, you got
that's
one
why
tonight,
I'm wearing
Mojo?
the tie-dye shirt.
Sweet.
I love it.
Steven, you could listen to Mojo Stories forever. He should do a story week. Well, that's what the party pod's gonna be.
Party pod.
Party pod.
WWE had a show called Storytime, and I told 2 stories that were probably their best ones, but one was about when my stomach had issues at a nightclub where I was the only Caucasian gentleman there. That's the best one.
Steven, stay gold.
I wanna
Steven,
hear
you
that.
stay gold too, man.
Stay golden?
Stay golden.
Stay golden,
K-pop Demon
Steven.
Hunters.
Up, up, up?
Have a
Oh.
great weekend, guys.